this woman's daughter dropped her at the senior home, the world felt as though it had shifted beneath her feet. She had packed her life into 2 small suitcases, faded wrappers, a few books, and a family photo she clutched like a lifeline. The daughter said, "Mom, I'm going to drop you off here. You're too old to help at home and I can't just let you live off me. Stay here and fend for yourself. I will visit you whenever I feel like." The senior home was clean and well kept, but it wasn't home. The walls echoed with silence that even the chatter of nurses couldn't fill. She often sat by the window, silver hair glinting in the sunlight, wondering if this was where life had finally chosen to leave her. Weeks passed, and visits from her daughter became fewer, then stopped entirely. Loneliness grew like a shadow, heavy and unrelenting. She prayed often, whispering to God that perhaps her story wasn't meant to end in abandonment. One afternoon, while the residents gathered for a small community event, a young man walked in. He wasn't family to anyone there, just a volunteer named Tolu. With warm eyes and a ready smile, he greeted each elder like they mattered. When his gaze fell on the woman, something softened in him. He sat beside her, listening as she spoke haltingly about her childhood, about her home in the 70s, about her daughter who no longer came. Tolu returned the next day, and the next after that. He brought small gifts, mangoes, new scarves, even books she had once loved. But more than the gifts, he brought his time. Slowly, laughter crept back into the woman's days. He wheeled her out to the garden, listened to her hum old hymns, and sometimes just sat quietly with her when she didn't feel like talking. One evening, as the sun set in a blaze of orange, the woman turned to him. "Why do you come here so often, Tolu? You are young, you should be out living your life." Tolu smiled. "Because you remind me of the grandmother I lost too soon. And because no one deserves to feel forgotten." Tears filled the woman's eyes. In that moment, something shifted. She wasn't abandoned. She wasn't unloved. She had been given a new kind of family, not bound by blood but by choice. Months later, Tolu arranged for her to move into his home, where she had her own room and a garden to tend. For the first time in years, the woman felt seen, valued, and whole. Because sometimes, family isn't blood, it's who shows up.